Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about some people. So, yesterday we talked about Brooke Bailey and Jackie Christie from Basketball Wives. Again, for those who may be watching this or really don't know where I stand with basketball, I don't watch Basketball Wives anymore. I watched like one episode last season, and then I was kind of done. I mean, when Shawnee told us that we were too invested, I said, "Well, girl, I can do you one better. Let me divest," and that's exactly what I did. But looking for something to speak about in hot topics, I ran across this, and so we talked about Jackie and Brooke yesterday. I'll post a link to that video in the description box so you can hear what I said in that video. Well, Brooke has now responded to Jackie, all right? And this is what some of Brooke had to say. She said on her story, on Instagram, she tagged Jackie, was on my phone calling me 2 to 3 times a week prior to Kayla passing, laughing, talking, and trying to do a podcast with me. When Kayla passed, she sent more messages through British Williams and Brandy Maxill. Is it Maxill? Brandy. Jackie and I built a friendship contrary to what most people think. She also put Jackie never spoke to Tyler on the phone or myself. I guess that's the person who Jackie said that she got in contact with when Brooke's daughter passed away. One of the most important, I think one of the key components that I missed out of the conversation yesterday, and I was telling myself, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, was basically, and when someone left it in the comment, I was reading the comments, I saw someone put it in the comment section. This is the thing. Like I said, I believe that Jackie was doing the best that she knew how to do in the situation with with Brooke's daughter passing away. We also have to acknowledge, now this is where it gets a little messy. We also have to acknowledge that word on the street is Jackie ain't the best mama herself. So when she said at the reunion, I have 2 daughters, I said, well, girl, from what we understand, you only communicate with one. So Jackie can only do what Jackie can do because Jackie doesn't appear, from what we understand, to be the best mama herself. So if she's not going to be there for her own daughter, from what her daughter said, then we can't expect Jackie to be there for somebody else when they got to do with their daughter. Look how she treated her own blood, and she carried this girl. You see what I'm saying? That's the part I forgot out. Shout out to all y'all who was leaving those comments in the comment section. I was like, that's exactly what I forgot. That's why I said Jackie can only do what Jackie can do. Jackie may not be equipped to deal with a situation as sensitive as, someone's child dying, being that Jackie doesn't have the best relationship with one of her children. All right. All right. Let's move on. Remember the guy Henry Ruggs? Former NFL star Henry Ruggs pleads guilty to drunk driving that led to fatal crash. Expected to face 3 to 10 years in prison. So this is according to Hollywood Unlocked. The news of the former Las Vegas Raiders player Henry Ruggs pleading guilty to drunk driving resulting in death has shocked the sports world. Back in November of 2021, remember we spoke about this a few times, y'all. Ruggs was driving at a speed of 156 miles per hour while under the influence of alcohol when he crashed into another car, killing 23-year-old Tina Tintor and her dog. On Thursday, Ruggs accepted a plea deal in a Las Vegas courtroom and pleaded guilty to felony DUI resulting in death and a misdemeanor count of vehicular manslaughter. Under the deal, he faces a minimum of 3 years in prison and a maximum of 10 years. Despite criticism, I mean, girl, y'all say y'all be wanting, y'all say y'all want to be treated like the other people. So I guess, I mean, 3 to 10 years for killing somebody and them being trapped in their car where they were burned alive. Three, girl, so you could get a minimum of 3 years and a max of 10. I don't know, child. You know the whole. I'm gonna say this: the whole jail, prison stuff, sentencing can be a very sensitive situation. You know, my daughter wasn't the one trapped in a car. I don't have kids, but I'm just saying it wasn't my daughter or niece or cousin trapped inside of a burning car. So I'm sure that her family is absolutely upset that he could only get 3 years in prison for causing and doing what he did. Um, I personally think it should be more. He should at least, if he should be doing at least 10. At least 10. What y'all think? Y'all think 10 is too much? I don't think he should do 3. I definitely don't think he should do 3. Um, the tragic accident has brought attention to the consequences of drunk driving and the steps that need to be taken to prevent such events from happening again. Ruggs' blood alcohol level was double the legal limit, highlighting his irresponsible alcohol consumption. Ahead of Ruggs' guilty plea, people scrutinized Nevada's DUI sentences and called for stricter punishments. Oh, so I guess that's what it is in Nevada. All right, for those convicted of drunk driving, the plea deal has brought some closure to Tintor's family and friends, while nothing can undo the tragedy. And then they put some more stuff. All I'm gonna say is this, and I'll just keep it on me. You know, especially when I was younger, I would drink and drive. I had an eye opening experience one time, and it really kind of like woke me up. Um, I didn't run into anybody. I didn't kill anybody. Anything like. I was just really really drunk, and I remember me driving home, and I was thinking that that was like the it for me. um, I think I was in my 20s too. So, I think that a lot of us who probably drink have gotten behind a wheel knowing damn well we didn't have no business behind it, right? I think the difference between then and now is now there really is no reason for anyone to get behind the wheel of a car. We have too many services available for us to get what we need to get, whether it's, having a friend who really doesn't drink, um, catching a taxi, catching a Lyft, catching an Uber. And then I heard uh, for these athletes, I'm sure they probably even have it easier because they could probably you could just hire a driver. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's really no excuse in 2021 or 2022, 2021 when this happened, 2022 or 2023. I mean, there's no excuse for us to do what we did when we were in our 20s, but like I said, girl, we all do dumb stuff. It's just that for some of us, we kind of made it out, you know, and then for others like Henry, you know, it's not so great. And then on top of that, someone had to bury their daughter, their best friend, their cousin. I don't know if she had kids. So it's just it really is a sad situation all around. And I know, because it's like it's a sad, and I'm going to say something that I probably shouldn't say. It's a sad situation all around because you have the death of an innocent person, and then you have this 20-something-year old who was just dumb and reckless. And I think that a lot of us have been there before, right? But again, for us, we We ain't killed nobody. Girl, we had, I guess, we had the universe. We had God on our side. Okay. Um. So yeah, yeah. Now he got to go to prison. Football career is over. All because you couldn't catch a Lyft or an Uber, right? But hopefully the family is doing as best as they can do. Let's go ahead and move on. Can I say something? Can I say something? Girl, I'm about to shake this table just a little bit. All right, so today or yesterday kicked off the Renaissance tour. And I think she's Beyonce. I think she's in Sweden, I believe. And there have been clips floating around the internet. I've seen more than a few clips, probably like 5 or 6. I saw one. Some of them she had the same costume on, but I saw one. She had the little jumpsuit with the black hands going around it. I saw one she had like on a skirt. Then I think she had a bee costume on. I don't want to make nobody mad. And y'all know I'm back into the beehive. I came back to the beehive. Okay. But I feel like I'm the honest part. I'm the honest one that's in the beehive. Some of y'all still ain't quite honest when it comes to Beyonce. I'm watching the clips. I'm looking at the clips. And I was not impressed. I did not get excited. I'm hoping that the clips that we saw, those were the bad clips. Those were probably the parts where she was not doing a whole lot. I think that if you're going to be honest, for those who are Beyonce fans, you cannot tell me that when you saw those clips, whether it was on Instagram or Twitter, and for those who have seen clips from her past concerts, and for those who have attended her past concerts, that you got what you felt that she was given last concert, or last tour, or the tour before that, or the tour before that. This was giving very much a 1-2 boom cack. It was giving very much, I'm getting old and I ain't got time to be doing all that. Now, I know some people have said that Beyonce had foot surgery. I've seen a lot of people say that. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know something about the foot surgery. I don't give a fuck about her foot being injured. I don't care about her having surgery. Because if she can't get up there and give us a full performance, but she's charging full price. So if you're going to give us a half performance, them ticket prices should have been a little bit lower. You got the girls and boys out here spending $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $8,000, $9,000. And the most I seen Beyonce do was a 1-2. That's it. If we can get on to Rihanna, if I can get on here and say that Rihanna ain't have no business getting down there to the Super Bowl with baby gut, she should have waited until she had that baby. Then we can sit here and say, and Rihanna had a whole human being in her body, and people were ripping Rihanna to shreds. At least I acknowledge that, okay, girl, she got a baby, but I also know Rihanna wasn't going to do too much anyways, but I felt like without the baby, she could have gave us a little extra, right? So if I can sit here and say that Rihanna should have, I wish Rihanna wouldn't have been pregnant, then we can sit here and say that girl Beyonce should have waited till her foot healed, if that's the case. Because it's all I'm gonna say is this: by the time Beyonce bring her black ass to Houston in September, I need whatever going on to be fixed, healed. Girl, 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 if I get down to the NRG Stadium and you're giving me a little one-two boom cack, I'm gonna be pissed. By the end of that concert, I need your weave to be matted. I need your makeup to be, girl, just as dry as mine. Nothing. I need that makeup to be pretty much on the flow. That's how much I need you to be cutting up in September. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed by the clips that I saw. It looked like the background dancers were dancing, and she pretty much was just standing in the middle. The only time I really got excited, and it's probably because this is like my favorite song on the album, is when she was singing Heated. Now, when she was singing Heated, I was like, all right, bitch, yes, I say yes, ma'am. So that's why I got a little excited. Out there. I ain't gonna lie. I did, but that's my song though. Um, but yeah, y'all not gonna sit here. Y'all don't get in my comment section lying. We not coming up with no excuses for Beyonce. Those clips y'all saw, y'all know that was boo boo. I'm hoping that those clips that are floating around are just like the ones that that's just kind of like, okay, girl, I was too busy, doing my own thing, and then I brought my camera up and recorded a little bit. Then I posted that. I'm hoping that's what's going. I'm hoping that's not the best. I'm hoping that's not even near the best. Because if it is, I'm going to be upset in September. I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to be very highly upset. If your foot ain't together, if you can't give a full performance, you ain't have no business going on tour, and your black ass ain't have no business charging the girls and boys them ticket prices that you was charging the girls and boys. You got people out here selling pussy, sucking dick. Girl, I saw somebody on Twitter talking about they opened up a whole Amex card. The girls is going out and doing whatever they need to do to get a Beyonce ticket, just for her to give us an old nasty one too. This is no different. Can you imagine going to see Michael Jackson perform? And girl, he pretty much just kind of gave you just a 1-2. That's pretty much what it was. Girl, if I wanted to see somebody just do a nasty 1-2 step, girl, I'll go see Kelly Clarkson or Adele, or if Whitney Houston was still alive. I ain't like it. I didn't. I was not impressed at all. Sorry, Beehive. Ice-T says he's so much more connected to his youngest daughter than to his other children. Cher's 7-year-old still sleeps in bed with his wife. Is this the one? What? Let me see, because I'm about to say something. Because y'all always be. Why is it y'all always be connected more to the ones who you have with these white women? I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. Let me see, because these other kids might be mixed too. I don't know, child. I see kid. Let's look it up, because I want to see. Oh, that's his son. Oh, that's his son. Hey, is he Asian? Hold up. Is the son Asian? I mean, how? I don't know. He 30. I'm like, okay, he 31. Oh, ooh, he old enough. All right. Okay. I don't know, honey. I don't know what people are, girl. I don't know, but I do know his son is cute. I do know that. Hey, Tracy. Tracy Morrow Jr. Is that Ice-T's first name? Anyways, shout out to Tracy. Hey. Ain't God good? All right. Anyways, fatherhood seems to be a tad easier for Ice-T these days. The rapper turned actor recently opened up about being a father, sharing how his current lifestyle has made a vast difference in his ability to be a present parent. Reportedly, Ice-T, real name Tracy Morrow, discussed raising a child at the age of 65, explaining that he feels very close to his 7-year-old daughter. The Law and Order SUV star welcomed daughter Chanel with his wife Coco Austin, 44, back in 2015. Ice-T also has two other children from previous relationships, daughter Letitia, 47, and son Tracy, 31. Speaking about his youngest daughter, during a recent podcast interview, Ice-T stated, I think the difference with Chanel and my other kids is I'm very conscious of this baby. I had my oldest daughter when I was in high school, so I was ripping and running. So it was presence over presence. I wasn't there. I'm comfortable now. I'm in a cruise pattern. I was there when Coco was pregnant. I went to the hospital, and Chanel still sleeps in bed with us. I'm so much more connected to her than my other kids. I wouldn't have said that. I mean, it might be the truth, but it just sounds mean. I think it just sounds mean. Even though, I mean, they might not care, because if I heard my daddy say I'm much more connected to his other kids than me, I would be like, well, I mean, girl, I don't know the nigga, so of course he would feel that. So maybe they feel the same way too. Maybe they feel the same way too. Maybe they feel the same way too. Um, um, Reportedly, the TV star also stated that he was distracted while raising his first two children, and while his career at the time was still blooming. Elsewhere in the podcast interview, IC reportedly went on to quote the great boxer Muhammad Ali. Um, I guess some people are outraged that um, the 7-year-old still sleeps in bed with the parent. I don't know. I think some of y'all make stuff. I don't know. I could see if Coco was naked, Ice T was naked, and a little girl was naked in bed. Now that right there would be absolutely nasty. But I, everything ain't always like. Girl, I don't think it's anything wrong with the 7-year-old in the bed with their parents. I don't. I saw some people on the neighborhood talk. He asked a question, y'all here for it? Ice-T reveals his 7-year-old daughter still sleeps in the bed with him and Coco. I don't think it's an issue. I really don't. Girl, I know grown ass people. Well, I don't know none, but there are grown ass people out there who still sleep in the bed with their mamas and daddies. Girl, they come home to visit and be like, "Mom and Dad, can I sleep in the bed with y'all?" And they call their big 200-pound ass in the bed with their mom and daddy. You know what I'm saying? So I think I kind of feel bad for people because I don't come from a two-parent household, but I think I feel bad for those people out there who just always make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like even when y'all tried to pull that stunt with Tom Brady and his son, they were taking a picture together, and Tom Brady, I think, was holding his son from behind. I forgot the picture. And people made a big deal out of that. I'm like, girl, like, y'all make everything like, why do y'all minds always go to like something perverted and nasty? Like, I just don't get it. I really don't. I don't think it's a big deal that a 7-year-old. Now, girl, if I was a parent, I'd be pissed off. Girl, if you don't get your big ass in your bed, but you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's a big of a deal. I don't. I don't. All right, let's move on. Oh, shout out to Guerdy. I don't know if y'all watch Real Housewives of Miami, but Guerdy, one of the cast members, she reveals she's been diagnosed with breast cancer. So this Wednesday, Guerdy revealed that she had been diagnosed with breast cancer. The event designer, 45, shared her diagnosis in a statement on Instagram and said she found out the news in March and is due to undergo surgery and treatment soon. In March, I found out about found some news about my health. I was in St. Bart's having the time of my life. When my doctor called me with results following a regular mammogram checkup, I have breast cancer. It took me a while to process it all, and this is why I took a break from social media last month. As many noticed, many of you reached out to check on me. I'm thankful for your caring gestures. Further into her statement, she shared that they caught the cancer at an early stage, and she's planning to start treatment. So, out of all of this, the great thing is that they caught it early. So, Guerdy's going to be okay. We're going to speak it. Guerdy's going to be okay. Guerdy's going to be okay. Shout out to Guerdy. Tory Lanez facing a minimum of 9 years after motion for new trial in Meg Thee Stallion shooting case was denied. Sentencing scheduled for June the 13th. So a final decision regarding Tory Lanez's guilty verdict appeal has been made. According to legal affairs journalist Megan Cuniff, a court judge recently denied the Canadian musician's request for a new trial after he was found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Reportedly, Judge David Hereford handed down the ruling yesterday, May the 9th. Cuniff, who was present at the time of the ruling, reported basically the judge went through the 7 main arguments from Lanez's lawyers and dismantled each one. He concluded there were no errors. But he also said if he concluded even if he concluded each error existed, the errors didn't have a material effect on the outcome of the trial to warrant a new trial. Adding that in the end, the jury believed the prosecution's case beyond a reasonable doubt. He called out Lanez's lawyers for not mentioning any of the other evidence against Lanez when they focused on perceived problems with some evidence. Girl.
Ass up. Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Ass up.
Tory, we don't care. Tory, you a menace to society. You are. You do too much. You do too much. You shoot people. You beat people up. Like, you need to go. You need to go. You need to go. And if y'all don't stop lying to Chris Brown, I'm talking to his fans now. If y'all don't stop lying to Chris Brown and making excuses and covering up, and I'm talking to Usher and Tiana Taylor too. Because I believe that he popped Usher. I believe he disrespected Tiana Taylor. They're not going to say nothing though. And that's exactly why. Y'all part of the problem. Like I said, everybody has to walk around here like they have some sense. It's been a few times I be wanting to pop a bitch in their face. Okay? But I don't. Because you know why? One, I can get my ass beat. Okay? And then two, girl, I could go to jail. And I'm more afraid of jail than get my ass beat up. Okay? So I keep my hands to myself and I just cuss y'all out in my head and I go on about my business. That's what grown people do. Okay? Ain't nobody got time to be going to jail. Everybody has to walk around in society and make sure that they can keep whatever anger, whatever issues they have under control. And if you can't, there is a consequence. And there should be a consequence for those who don't know how to go out into the world and act like they got some mother sense. It's really that simple. I don't know why people make it harder than what it is. I'm just saying, y'all. Who is this? Ryan. He's so fine. Oh, girl, he going on he going on a tattoo tour. Ryan Henry out of town tour. Oh. Back on the road, Dallas up next for my birthday and booking quickly. Still some spots open for appointments, so contact my assistant. And so I guess he's doing a tattoo tour. Oh, Ryan, can you give me a tattoo? But I don't want mine on my arm. I want mine right here. Hey! me, okay? I want an old nasty piece right here on this thigh of mine. That's why I want my tattoo at from Ryan. Right here. Right? Right there. But no, I do want another tattoo though. All BS aside. And I've seen some of his work and he look like he does good work. I really want something to cover this up right here. And I kinda want like a little half a sleeve think situation going on. I've been talking about getting a new tattoo for the longest and I just haven't. Because everybody who I like, well, I guess there are some good tattoo artists in Houston. I'm not gonna say it's not, but everybody I seem to like, they always are out of town. I guess I'm gonna have to just go out of town. Yeah, but I definitely want to get a tattoo right here. I've been wanting one like on my hand, like right here, but I feel like this is gonna be too much. I ain't gonna be able to take that pain. That's gonna hurt. I'm gonna leave it alone. My mama got a tattoo on her hand. But it's not like a big tattoo, but it's like she still got a tattoo on her hand though, child. So yeah, shout out to Ryan Henry with his old trifling ass. Remember he slept with his best friend baby mama? Ooh, Ryan, you ain't shit with your fine ass. Trifling nickel. Anyways, y'all, let me get off of here. Baby, it is 6:04 in the morning, and I'm up being messy. Okay? All right. I'm about to go in here and go to sleep. I already moisturized when I got out the shower. So, I'm good. Just brush my teeth and go to bed. All right. Bye, y'all.